Oh my gosh, what in the deflation am I looking at right now? Am I reading this right? 1.99 billion gems. Not even 2 billion. Oh wait, there's a 2 billion. There's another 2 billion one. What the heck is happening? There's no way this is actually real. Look at the Titanics, dude. What is happening? Oh no. Okay, there's some huges in there being sold for like some crazy amounts. I don't know what's happening. Either somebody is tanking Titanics or somebody or a lot of people are actually getting their Titanic scammed, or what is going on? I don't know. I cannot explain the unexplainable. Strange mysteries on Pet Simulator 99. So as everyone knows, there is a deflation that is happening currently on Pet Simulator 99. Now, the number one question that I do see people ask very often is, what do I invest in? And is it worth actually selling any of my things right now? Now, those are two valid questions because it is a little hard to sell things right now. This is what's kind of causing a little bit of deflation here and there, depending on what items that you're trying to actually sell. Is if it's harder to sell something, you're a little bit more tempted to actually lower the price in hopes to actually get gems. So every hour wrap changes and you'll notice things actually either go up or go down. So every hour we just have to pay attention and sell something that is definitely worth selling at that moment where the price does go up. Now when it comes to investing, I know this is going to be a little bit tricky because you don't want to waste your gems on something that might just not work. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will be going over things that I've been personally investing in on my end. So right now, active huges are primarily the ones that are actually taking the biggest hits, specifically the elephant, giraffe, and the huge kangaroo. You might see a couple of huges here and there that might actually move, but these are the three, including the huge bison before I end up forgetting, that suffer the most from this deflation specifically. Now what I like to do before I actually make a decision is I actually go look at the valuation every single hour to see how much it drops and how much it maintains that price for every single hour. And this will be for every single active huge that I decide to go out and buy, or any other huge that I like to go out and buy with. So if you're in the market to go ahead and buy these because you desperately need huges to build up your team, I would really recommend taking a look at this chart here and figuring out what is the best fit for your budget. Alrighty, another item that I decided to honestly really invest in are these exclusive SpongeBob eggs. Clearly, you're able to buy these in booths for around 48 to 50 million gems currently, depending on who you're able to find. You might be able to find them for cheaper on auction, however, I'm choosing to invest in this because this is the first exclusive studio-supported egg on the game, meaning that we have SpongeBob in the game. That means it's going to be worth more later on in the future, right? So I decided to go ahead and spend at least 600 million gems on some eggs. I might have opened a couple of them because I kind of got tempted. Look at it, they're SpongeBob's! So I decided to go ahead and take my hand on this. However, this might be a little bit of a risk for those that do not have a lot of gems, so be warned, only invest in this if you have the gem count for it. And here is our lovely chart for the exclusive SpongeBob egg. So you'll be able to see how much this egg has gone up and how much it has gone down. So as you can tell, by every single little hour, you'll be able to see how much it's gone up and absolutely down to that 43 million gems, which I had no idea it went that much down from what I looked at before. I thought the lowest that it was at was 48 million gems. No, I was wrong. It was 43 million gems. If I would have known this earlier, I would have gone crazy over buying SpongeBob eggs. So when the time is right, hopefully you guys choose to invest in SpongeBob eggs and take this journey with me. Alrighty, for those that might be a little afraid to go ahead and invest in piñatas, I did a test yesterday and I honestly don't know what kind of happened with piñatas. I can't really answer that. but they seem to work for me. Now, supposedly, pinatas were only spawning in 2 to 3 at a time for gift bags, meaning that they supposedly got nerfed. Now, I don't know if this was a oopsie daisy, a bug that might have just been missed when updates were happening, which can happen. Things do happen. So I don't know if this was fixed ASAP or if something was just happening in the game where we were just not able to get gift bags. But as you can tell, this is working the way that is intended to work in the game currently. The one thing I could recommend is you guys physically going into the game itself and breaking pinatas to test it for yourself before you go out and buy a bunch of these. So I would advise doing that before you go out and buying bulk amounts to make sure that it actually does work for you. Alrighty, do you want something that's really risky? Gift bags are for you. Now, gift bags can be the best thing that you could ever invest in, or they can be a complete and utter disaster. Now, I have been seeing so many people just buy bulk amounts of gift bags. Now, I have seen a lot of people be stuck with good versus evil gift bags to the point where they are just literally stacked up to 5,000, and they are overwrapped. Now, the one thing that I did note is that dino gift bags are kind of selling here and there, and they are actively buying them. So if you do tend to buy these, make sure it is at the lowest point possible. Or even better yet, if you have your Dino Tycoon and you have somebody in a server that has 100%, let me show you how you can get an unlimited amount of dino gift bags for free. Now, this was something that I totally missed out on my update video where I did explain how you're able to finish this rather quickly by locating certain buttons. Number 1 is you want to locate somebody that has 100% on their Tycoon. The main goal is you accumulating a lot of gems basically. So think of it as you are just basically hoarding gems at somebody's house and you are freeloading basically. So this is going to allow you to speed run this entire section very quickly. Now, this does take me about 8 minutes or so because I like to complete it 100%. Then, once you're done completing the entire Tycoon 100% of the way, you will get 20 gift bags for free. You do need to complete the entire Tycoon. So every 8 minutes or so, depending on how quickly you can finish this, it could be 8, 7 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't know how quickly you guys can move, but it will give you 20 free gift bags every single rebirth. Now, my favorite type of investment are huges. When it comes to huges, I usually pinpoint event huges that are no longer obtainable in the game, meaning you cannot get them from eggs or gift bags. So these are event huges, aka anything that we got in the back rooms or anything that were available inside of forever packs. Clearly, some of them are still semi-new and time does need to pass by in order for them to actually grow a little bit more. And of course, we need to hit another inflation period where we can go ahead and make profit off of these. But when it comes to a deflation, these do tend to go down just a little bit, enough for you to go out and buy them. And as tempting as it is, I am wanting to go possibly buy another huge nightmare cat because I just want it, the night terror cat. So at some point, I am going to invest in more of the backroom ones because they are so unique to the game that we don't normally have scary pets. So those are my favorite. So you guys can let me know down in the comments what you plan on investing in when it comes to huge pets. Alrighty, let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room. The Titanics in the top sales section that are barely even selling for 2 billion gems. Now, I'm not sure what's going on here or if this is a scam that's currently going around with the thumbnail booth scams, but it seems like a lot of these Titanics in this section are actually being undersold. So if you guys have any idea of what the heck is happening here, you can let me know down in the comments down below. I have a feeling it might be linked to that scam, so make sure you guys ignore anybody that actually tells you if you can put a Titanic up on your booth for really cheap so they can take a picture or something. It is not recommended to do that. You will get scammed. So other things that you guys can pay attention to are the live sales that are happening. The one thing that I always recommend is if you have a lot of gems and if you have a lot of time, surf servers. You will definitely find servers that actually sell things on auction for a very, very good price. The lowest thing that I have ever seen be sold in auction other than the Titanics is a huge that was sold for 10 million gems. So you definitely will get lucky out there so long as you look for the sales. Alrighty, so I am curious to know from you guys, what are you investing in right now as we speak? Are you investing in gift bags? eggs, hype eggs, exclusive eggs, any type of pet in the game right now, what are you guys currently investing in? Now, the next person to go ahead and win in my next giveaway will get a huge pet. So don't forget to put your Roblox username, and until then, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone!